guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? It is Friday, May 19th, 2023, and I am coming on here with another yarn yakking video for May. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I really love to crochet, but I started off the channel with likes to crochet, so now I'm kind of stuck with it. Anyway, you guys, I love to crochet. I love yarn, and I make stitch markers, so go check out my Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the description box, and if you could favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it does help me out a whole lot. I've realized I have not done an Etsy shop update in a while. And the reason for that is that I don't have room for any more stitch markers in my inventory. So keep an eye out. I am probably going to have a big clearance sale to sell some of the older inventory that I have. I have to go through it and figure out which ones those are. And then I'll probably do a video on here and show you which ones. You won't have to do anything special in the Etsy shop. The price will already be reduced, but I'll show you which ones those are going to be. I probably need about a week or so before I can get that all put together. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, I live in the Chicago area. I have one daughter. Her nickname is Carrots, like the vegetable. And I have one rescue dog. His name is Camo. So yarn yakking consists of basically me talking a lot about yarn and projects and stuff like that. And this time, it's not a bonus. The last bonus yarn yakking video I had was a mystery yarn exchange with Lisa at Happy to Hook Creations. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. It was so much fun to do that with her. But this time I have some happy mail. I have mail that I have no idea why it was sent to me. I have an old order from Premier that has been sitting here. We're not going to talk about how long. I have no idea. And I have lots of finished objects because I have a craft fair tomorrow. This will be one of my, I think my second outdoor craft fair. I actually went and got a tent. So we're going to see how that goes. But I have a bunch of finished objects that I want to show you so I can get them put in the bins and get them ready for tomorrow's craft fair. So other admin stuff, there is a Facebook group attached to this YouTube podcast thing, whatever, this channel. You have to answer 3 questions to join. They're very easy. Go over there and join our group. We have a lot of fun over there. And there's also, I'm on Instagram, so that's at Roselikescrochet. If you're not on Instagram, but you are on Facebook and you want to see what I post on Instagram, you can go to my Facebook business page and everything I post on Instagram is connected over there. There's the Etsy shop, there's TikTok, and I have a spring shop with some merchandise in it. So you'll see all the links down below in the description box. Now, when you look in the description box, the first thing you will always see is a list for Wings. Wings is a domestic violence organization that we have all been helping out for the past couple of years. And there is a list in there first before you see all the links that tells you what they're looking for the rest of the year. So if you have any questions about Wings, go back to the last Wings video and I explain a whole lot in there. Okay. So I think that's it for admin stuff. If you ever have questions, you can email me, roselikescrochet@gmail.com. You can leave a comment down below. I answer every single comment on all of my videos, unless it's like a giveaway video and everyone is saying congratulations. I don't reply back to those, but I will let you know that I read them. Speaking of giveaways, there was a giveaway announcement, I don't know, a week ago. 2 people still have not come forward to win their prizes. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but if you entered a giveaway on my channel about a week ago, you might want to go and check that out because only 1 person has responded. All right, so we're going to get started because I actually have a lot of finished objects to show you. Now, this isn't all the finished objects that I have, but I wanted to get these. I wanted to show you these because I'm actually going to bring them to the craft fair tomorrow. So anyway, I have lots of stuff, but it's lots of stuff and it's the same stuff. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got a Happy Mail card and there's the back of the envelope. It's a kitty cat and this is from Erica and she's from New Jersey and she usually sends me postcards. But this time we got a card. Erica is my new pen pal. Hi, Erica. And let's see what she says. She says, "Dear Rose, hello. I had a rough week last week due to having a cold." Doesn't that stink, right? It's like not even winter and we're getting colds. I'm starting to feel better. I loved watching your newest vlog. I hope you are doing well and having a lovely week. With love, from Erica. Erica, you're so sweet. I've had that letter for a while. Thank you so, so much. for sending me postcards and letters, and I hope you are feeling better. Okay, so this one is from Crochet Luna, and it came in this envelope, and I have no idea what it is. I didn't order anything from her, so she has a YouTube podcast also, so I will link her down below in the description box. And I don't know what this could possibly be. I know she dyes yarn, I think. She works with like a yarn dyer, and she makes buttons and stuff. She has an Etsy shop. You know what? I'll put her Etsy shop down below too. Okay, so we're gonna see what's in here. Oh, oh my goodness, it's all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's some kind of a candy. Oops, hold on. Let me tell you there's a card. Okay, hold on. There's an envelope, says Rose. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. Okay, let's see what the card says. It's butterflies, and she's really good friends with Z. Hi Z, Zelda NRJ3. Hi Rose, I hope all is well. I just wanted to send you a little something to say thank you for my awesome Swiffer cover. Sending you a big hug from Claudia. I was texting with Z, and she was at Claudia's house, or they were together, and she was talking about needing a Swiffer cover, so I just sent her one. So this is her way of saying thank you. So I have, what is this? Something from C's Candies. Yum. Thank you so much. And then she has all these pins on her shop. So this is awesome. Can you guys see that? I just want to crochet. That's so true. And she's got tea in the back of that one. Perfect peach. Oh my gosh, Claudia, thank you for sending that. Oh, look at this one. Handmade, and it's got a hank of yarn. And there is a tea in that one as well. And you guys can get any of these on her Etsy shop. And then this last one says Crochet Joy. Oh my gosh, and there's another tea in there. These are so awesome. Claudia, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll get some good use out of that Swiffer cover. So thank you so much. So if you guys are interested in any pins from Crochet Luna, go check out her Etsy shop. I will link her down below. And Claudia, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Okay, so the last Happy Mail is something that I did order, and this is still sealed. This is the bag that it came in. It says thanks, thank you, merci. And the sticker on there says, you are the heart of my business. And this is something I ordered from my girl Refuge Tea at My Granny's Closet. I will link her down below. I highly encourage you guys. She's brand new, starting out on YouTube. She does markets like every weekend. She lives in California, so she can do that. I'm in Chicago, so we can't do that here. Sometimes the summer you can't even do that here. She sells everything that she makes at her market. She sells on her Facebook business page. So I'm going to give you the link to her YouTube channel, and then you should be able to find the links for her Facebook group and everything there. And she also started a Facebook group, but I'm not in that because I don't have enough time. Anyway, she was showing bags, and I had to buy one. So, and I'm pretty sure it's purple, because if you don't know me, I'm a huge purple fan. So I am going to open this up. I'm going to try not to cut anything because we don't want that to happen. And I highly encourage you to go over there and subscribe to her, please. And show her some love, some Rose Likes Crochet love. Okay, so let me see. There should be an invoice in here. So I have an invoice. And let me see what it says, because this was a long time ago too, you guys. This was April 15th. Oh my gosh. A month ago, I ordered this bag, you guys. It's a cell phone crossbody bag, and it was $30 plus shipping and tax. And then she says, Rose, thank you for all your support. And she tried signing her name, and it didn't work. And she says, I don't know what happened, LOL. She's awesome, you guys. You have to go and check her out. Okay, so this has a tag on it that says handmade with love from My Granny's Closet. And Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at My Granny's Closet 3G. Okay, so let's see the bag. So I have my doggy, and I walk him 2 or 3 times a day, and I like to keep my my phone and my keys. In the summertime, I don't wear a coat. When it's winter, I have a big coat on. I can put all that stuff in my pockets. but not in the summertime. Oh my gosh. So this is the bag. It's beautiful. So this is the crossbody bag. Look at how perfectly it's made. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. There should be a strap in here. Oh my gosh, it's really big. Okay, so this is the inside of the bag. So that should be enough to hold my cell phone and my keys and some poop bags if I need it. And then here is the strap for it. So all I have to do is attach the strap and adjust it. And she even wrapped it in a purple rubber band. Oh my gosh, Refuge, I love it. It's got a magnetic clasp on it. And you can't tell. It's like, this is something I would buy in the store. Refuge, thank you so much for allowing me to purchase this bag from you. I really do appreciate it. And I want everyone to go over to Refuge, My Granny's Closet 3G, and go and subscribe to her and watch her latest video and tell her that Rose sent you if you're not already subscribed. Okay, so the next thing is I have this bag of Premier yarns. I don't remember when I got it, when I ordered it. It's been sitting here because life is so crazy busy. Let me see if it says anything on the front as to when it was shipped. Oh, okay, this isn't too bad. May 4th? May 4th. That's only been 2 weeks. It's not as bad as I thought. I've had packages sitting here for 2-3 months. So this is really not bad at all. So obviously there must have been a sale because you guys, I don't buy anything unless it's on sale because I'm cheap like that. So let's see if we can see what's in here. I'm going to take it out of the bag and let's see if there's an invoice. Hang on. You guys, there's no invoice. Premier Yarns does not watch me, nor do they care, but please put an invoice in your packages because I'm recording on my phone, so I can't even go to the receipt or the online order thing and tell you what the prices were. Anyway, whatever the prices were, it probably doesn't matter because they're probably not on sale anymore. But I will tell you what I got here. And it had to have been a good deal because I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't a good deal. Okay, so I got this Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Dots. And I will tell you the specs on these because I got 2 different colors. So I got this color and this color. Here, I'll show you the colors. You can see the difference. Yes, just those 2 colors. Okay, Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Dots. Like new, wash after wash, 273 yards, 250 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 100% anti-pilling acrylic, Oeko-Tex standard. It is a 3-weight, but let me tell you, this is a really thin 3-weight. That's like super thin. That's almost like a 2. They recommend 4mm crochet hook and knitting needles, machine wash warm, tumble dry normal, made in Turkey. And this color is called Sprightly. And what did I say? 273 yards. So I picked up 4 of those. So that would be almost 1,200 yards. And that's enough for a baby blanket. So this is going to be a baby blanket, but I'm not sure what pattern yet. So again, this one is called Sprightly. And it's got like the aqua and the purple and lime green. And it is super duper pretty. So I got 4 of those. And then this one is called Dreamy. So this is the Dreamy one. And it's got the turquoise, purple, and like a pale orange aligned with the tan color. And again, a baby blanket. And I got 4 of those, so I would have enough for a baby blanket. Okay, the next thing I got was, oh, the bag is popped open. This Premier Chunky Cotton. And I will tell you about this. I don't know if these are discontinued because, like I said, there was no receipt in the bag. 50 yards each, 46 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 100% cotton. This color is called Chocolate, machine wash cold, lay flat to dry. Really? On 100% cotton? Okay. It says it's a number 6 super bulky, 5.5mm knitting needles. No, 6.5mm knitting needles and crochet hook, Oeko-Tex standard. And I picked up 3 of those because I am going to try and make a market bag. So it is actually a little bit darker than that. Actually, it's a lot darker than that. I don't even see the right color coming up at all. Darker than that. So it says chocolate is the color name. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I got 3 of those, and I'm going to try and make a market bag out of those. And this reminds me of the cotton that was on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It's probably the same stuff. Okay, so the last thing I got was more Premier Home cotton, but this is the regular 4-weight. So I'll show you that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. And the bags are all sealed, so I'm going to try and leave them sealed. So here we go. Let me see. This print is way small. This is 96 yards, 88 meters, 1.94 ounces. And then it says 55 after that, but I don't know what that means. 55 what? I'm going to show you guys. I've never seen a label like that. You see, it just says 55 at the end. I think they misprinted this, or missed something at there. Okay, 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. Printed on 100% post-consumer recycled paper. This has, like I said, number 4. 5mm knitting needles, 5.5, I think. It's so small, I can't even read it with reading glasses, you guys. Machine washed, warm, tumble dry, low heat. Made in Turkey. Okay. So I picked up 3 of each of these colors. This one is called Granite Stripe. So it's got like dark gray, light gray, and like a sky blue right there. And I'm hoping to make market bags out of all of the ones that I'm showing you today. I think 3, I don't know if 3 will be enough. It might not be enough, but I can always add another color. Okay. And I think all the ones I got are the striped ones. So this one is called Orange Stripe. And you can see there, it is like a totally orange, like a pinky color, and like a dirty purple color. I don't know how to explain that. Plum, but not plum. Okay, this one is called Cornflower Stripe. And it's all different shades of blue, light blue, medium blue, darker blue. That one's really pretty. And then this one is called, I should have gotten more, right? Rainbow Stripe. Love that. Turquoise, lime green, and purple. Yes, that's going to be the first one that I use. And then this one is called Autumn Stripe. So that one is like a rust color, like a darker orange, and a beige, and a white. So that was my order from Premier, and that was what, like a month ago. So that's not too bad. It's only been sitting there for a month, I think. So that's it for like Happy Mail and purchases. I have gone to the store a few times, and I have some bags over there, but I'm going to wait because I want to show you all the stuff that I'm getting ready to put in my totes for the craft fair. So, I know what we're going to start with. We're going to start with some loveys, but let me clear off my table here. Hang on. Okay, guys, I hope you can see this. All right, so I found some loveys or stuffies, the little stuffed animals that are kind of large, larger than normally I get Beanie Boos, which are, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 inches. And some of the stuffed animals that I have found lately have been bigger than that. So I was trying to think of a way to, all right, let me start over. The pattern that I use, the tutorial that I use for all my loveys is from Zelda NRJ3. The link for her lovey tutorial is in all of my videos. No matter what video you go into, it's always going to be in there, so you can click on that and go straight there. But the tutorial that she does goes with worsted weight yarn and a regular, a regular size hook. I don't know what hook she uses. Anyway, so these bigger stuffed animals, I was like, I need to modify the pattern. So I found some chunky yarn in my stash that I got on good deals. And I figured out that if you go around the ponytail holder and you only do 24 stitches around, you get the same effect as her regular tutorial. And I think I used like a 7mm hook. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to Z's tutorial and take a look at it, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, these bigger stuffed animals, I decided to use chunky yarn, which I've never used before, and I don't know why, because it was so much fun. Okay, so the first set of loveys I'm gonna show you are my Blue's Clues loveys, and the only reason I got these is because someone was looking for magenta, and magenta is Blue's, okay, Blue's Clue, here, okay, here's Blue. Here's Blue. It's a kid's cartoon, and his friend is named Magenta. Her friend. I was corrected. It's been a long time since I watched Blue's Clues. Blue is actually a girl, and Magenta is a girl too, I think. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Anyway, someone was looking in my Etsy shop and only saw Blue, and they wanted Magenta. So I found Magenta, but Magenta is very big. So I used chunky yarn with it. So I'm going to just show you here, you know what, I have the tags for them for the yarn that I used, just so you guys can see what I was using. So for some of these I was using Baby Bee, My Sweet Love. Baby Bee, My Sweet Love. So you can see there's one there, there's one here. I think these are the same ones. And these are, they're either number 5s or number 6s. Hold on, let me see. Of course, I can't see this either. It's a number 5 weight yarn. So this was what I was using. I was also using Premier Bloom Chunky, which is also a number 5. Why can't they make all the labels like that? Look at how easy it is to read that. Here's another Premier Bloom Chunky. Here's a Serenity Chunky. Premier Serenity Chunky. So just so you know, I'll show you the ones that use chunky yarns first. Okay, so this person wanted a magenta, and whoever you are, I know you're in my Etsy shop. I will list these this weekend, so you will see them up there this weekend. I don't have time before the craft fair to put them up on the Etsy shop. So I made I ordered 3 of magentas. So one of them I know is already spoken for because she messaged me and wanted one. So I've got 3 of these guys, and this is using the Premier, it's either the Chunky or the Chunky, and it's, I don't remember which one it is, Chunky or Chunky Serenity or something like that. Anyway, so see, it turns out to be exactly the same, even using a bigger hook and chunky yarn. So I don't know why I wasn't ever doing that before, because I have a lot of chunky yarn. So there's 3 of them. Then I have Blue, and this is also using like Premier Serenity Chunky or something, or the Baby Bee or whatever that is. So I have 2 of him, so he'll go up in the, or she will go up in the Etsy shop sometime after this weekend. Then I have these dinosaurs, which is also using chunky yarn. This is the Bloom Chunky. Okay, so, oh, he's upside down. It could be a he or a she. So these are the dinosaurs that I found at Hobby Lobby. I believe I was shopping with Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations when I found these. I think she bought some too. Anyway, these are using the Premier Chunky Bloom Chunky. And there's 2 of those guys. So they will be up in the Etsy shop. And then I think that's all I used chunky yarn for, was just those. And it was so much fun. And I'm gonna try and use more chunky yarn on my loveys, even if they're not bigger stuffies, right? Okay, the next one is Snoopy. I used regular yarn for Snoopy because I didn't have like these colors in chunky yarn. So anyway, I have 2 of these Snoopies, and they're pretty big. And so these guys will be up in my Etsy shop also. And then I have 2 of the, I tried to get my big ones done quickly. So I have 2 of these Stitch loveys. One is already spoken for. So Gioa, I don't know how to pronounce your name. She emails me and we chat all the time, and she's a doll, and she wanted one of the big ones because I have some little ones too, which are not done yet. But let me know. These are ready. It's ready for you. So if you still want it, please let me know. And I will get a special listing put out there on the Etsy shop for you. But this one is all done. So there will be one of these for sale in the Etsy shop because one of them is already spoken for. But then I have two smaller ones. I have two smaller stitches that are holding a pineapple, and those will be up as soon as I can get them made. So anyway, so here's my big stitches. Isn't he cute? Okay, I have one more bag of loveys to show you guys. Hang on. Okay, so those of you who may not have heard of loveys before, I get lots of questions when I show loveys on my YouTube channel about how to make them. And I really want you guys to go over and watch Z's tutorial. But basically, you crochet around a ponytail. It's stretchy, it comes off, it can be washed. Voila. But I'm not going to go into further because I'm not doing a video tutorial on it. It's Z's pattern, her design, and you guys need to go over there and watch her tutorial if you want to see how it's done. Anyway, okay, since we have Grogu here, I'm going to show you him next. Now, this was a challenge for me too, not because I don't know how to do it, but because he's small. And I usually, like, he's smaller, I think, than a regular tie beanie boo. Anyway, he's full size. He's got his little cape on or whatever. But I don't think I did as many rows with him. I did 2 less rows than I normally do because he was not long. So I found 3 of these guys. So I have 3 Grogus, and whatever doesn't sell at the craft fair tomorrow will be listed in the Etsy shop. And this I think I found during Valentine's Day, and it had candy to go with it, but obviously I took the candy off and threw it away. Just because, you know, food allergies and stuff, and who knows how long that's been sitting, you know, it wasn't worth it for me to keep the candy on there. I found a Miles Malexis, which is the, I don't know, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, but I know that a lot of kids are. So I should probably put both his arms out, right? There you go. There he is. So he is the regular tie beanie boo lovey. And then I have 2 of the Incredible Hulk. He's my favorite. I should probably put both his arms out too, but he looks kind of cool with one. So there's 2 of this guy. Oh, there's another Spider-Man. And then I made another Groot. And I think I have another one sitting in a bag somewhere. So I have a couple more to make of him. So that was all the loveys that I've made that I need to pack up and put in. I have a special way that I package up my loveys to make sure they don't get dirty and stuff. So anyway, those are all the loveys that I've made. It hasn't been a week. It's been more than a week. It's taken me a while to make all this stuff. All this stuff I'm showing you is not made in a week or 2 weeks. It was made continuously. So let me put these away and I'll show you some of the other things that I've made for the craft fair. And by the way, please feel free to give me your opinion down below on like color choices or anything else you think that I could make for craft fairs. But let me show you some of the other stuff too. Hang on. All right, you guys. So I was watching someone, I don't remember who it was because a lot of people have made these, and they were making crocheted snakes. And I thought, oh, that would be really cool to have that at my craft fair. And I made one. And it didn't thrill me. I wasn't excited about it. I didn't have any fun making it. This was a while ago, and I've had plenty of opportunity to make more, and I have chosen not to. I just think it's not my thing. I don't know why. It could be that I changed color, and that annoyed me. It could be that when I was stuffing it, it was not curling, and I don't think it's supposed to curl, but I don't know what I think I had high expectations for the snake. Anyway, I used the tutorial from Hobby? Yeah, I think Hobby. If I can find the tutorial, I'll link it down below. Crocheted Snake. It says Hobby on my, I have like a note. I used a 7mm hook and blanket yarn. And you have to stuff it as you go. Anyway, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. These are the 2 yarns that I used. I don't have a ball band for this. This is, oh, I do. It's right here. This is called Teal Twist. And this one is called Light Teal. So I use those two colors for my snake that I don't like. And here is my snake, you guys. I mean, his face is cute. And like, he's not bad looking. He's a very handsome snake. I want a snake that will curl, and I don't know how to make it curl. I don't want it stuffed any, excuse me, any less. So if you have made snakes before, tell me your tricks, because this is not exciting for me at all. So I have not made another one, and unless I can figure out how to make them to be a little bit more fun, I'm probably not going to make any more. So this was my one snake. I'm a one snake woman. So that's that for that. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you that I think I really enjoy making, but I've only had time to make one, I will tell you, is a wind spinner. And the only reason I wanted to make them is because I am doing an outdoor market, and I was thinking this is something I could hang on the tent and people can see how it actually works, right? So I use the tutorial from Ophelia Talks here on YouTube, 5mm hook, and I have not put the keychain thing on it yet, but I will show you that this is my wind spinner. Yes, it's supposed to, you're supposed to scrunch it up when you're done. Here, let me see if I can hold it. So I have 2 strands of yarn here, and this is, it's supposed to, you know, spin in the wind, spin in the wind. So I put a silver tassel on it. So if you can see my colors here, it is blue, white, red, and then the outline here is this sparkly gray. You probably can't even tell that. Anyway, so here's my wind spinner. I have only made the one, and I still have to put the spinny keychain thing on here. And I'm gonna just probably hang it and see if anyone shows interest. And if people show interest, then maybe I'll make some more of these. So that's the wind spinner. If you guys have used any other tutorials besides Ophelia Talks, let me know. It was very easy to make. I didn't mind making it. I prefer not to weave in lots of ends, but you have to start on one end and work your way down, and then cut your yarn and then go back to the other end, and then you have to do that. So, I mean, if there was a pattern where you could just keep going back and forth, that would be even better, right? Anyway, okay, so wind spinner. So that was another thing. Then the next thing I'm going to show you, if you are easily offended, you may turn off the video now and come back in a few minutes. So let me get them out of the bag and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hang on. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm just going to hold one up and show you, and I'm not going to say anything. Okay, so these are called F-bombs, and I'm not going to explain them. If I have to explain them, then you don't need to know what it is. And if you're offended, I told you to look away. So anyway, I made some of these. I actually made 8. And I have a friend who wanted a red one, which was not listed in my Etsy shop. So I had to sell one of the red ones. So I will show you that I bought these little, hold on. Okay, so here are my white ones. I just buy these little, what are they called? Patches at the Hobby Lobby. I have made them, and there is one left in my Etsy shop where I actually hand sewed or crocheted the F onto the bomb, and it looks horrendous. So I've decided that I cannot make Fs on my own and attach them to balls. So I decided this is the easiest way for me to go. So anyway, I have 2 white ones. I have 2 blue ones. Oops. There's the, yes, and they all have a wick and they're all on fire. There's 2 blue ones. Here is my red one that's left. I have 1, and I have 2 black ones. And these will all be listed in my Etsy shop along with that poor first one that I made that has the hand sewn F on it. So if you're interested, again, after this weekend, these will all be listed in the Etsy shop. The pattern, I believe if you just look up F-bomb, it's not a video tutorial, it's a free written tutorial from somewhere on the internet. If I can find it, I will link it down below. Anything that I talk about, you guys, if I can find the links, it'll be linked down below. Okay, so this is one of the more recent things that I've been working on, and this particular pattern is not meant to be this large. It's supposed to be a little thing, but I have an obsession with blanket yarn and making very easy amigurumi. So there is a fabulous lady here on YouTube. Her channel is called Chronically Crocheting, and her name is Crystal. And she did this no pieces monster amigurumi, but she did one in worsted weight yarn, and it's like this tiny. It's like super tiny. And I like to make bigger things. I should probably make some small ones, but anyway, it's called the NoSew Monster. I will link her video tutorial down below. And I had some scrap yarns from all the octos that I was making. The octo is a pattern from Laurel at the Dabbling Hook, which is always linked down below in my description box. Anyway, so I was finding all my blanket yarn that was left over from making octos and decided to try making some of these monsters with the blanket yarn. So I made a few. I would like to make more to take to my craft fair, but I don't have time. I'm out of time. So I'm going to show you the ones that I made. Now, they're not supposed to be perfect because they're monsters, and they're not supposed to necessarily have two eyes and a smile or whatever. You can make them however you want. So I'm going to show you the ones that I made. No judgments. They're monsters, okay? Like they're supposed to be monster looking, but I think they're so cute. Okay, so this is all the scraps that I used from my blanket yarn. So these were not full balls of blanket yarn. This was like scraps of blanket yarn. So I'm not going to tell you the colors because it's kind of irrelevant, because you can use any color you want. You can use any size yarn you want, any kind of eyes, you can do any design that you want. And Crystal she does a great job at this tutorial. Okay, so here's my first monster. His head is lopsided. He's got two different colors because I ran out of this color. And he's got 4 eyes because I decided that he needed 4 eyes. So there's the first one. And then we have, let me see, what else do I have? Okay, I've got this guy, and their legs aren't sewn on the same way. It's funny, it's hilarious. Okay, so here's my second guy. He's got 3 different color eyes because he's a monster, and his smile is very jagged. And yeah, the arms and the legs are sewn in. Like, I mean, it's one piece. You don't ever have to like sew an arm in. It's part of the pattern. That's the only kind of amigurumi that I'll ever do, is something like this. Okay, here's another one, and he is very lopsided. So he's made with 3 different scrap yarns. You can't even really see his smile. It's right there. And his eyes are right there. And his legs are like totally in the wrong spot. But he's a cool monster, that's all I'm saying. Here is another one. He is got a red eye, a blue eye, and what is that? Just a black eye. And his legs aren't even, and he's got a lopsided smile. So there's this guy. Then we have, and they're really quick to make, you guys. There's this one who is also made with 2 different scraps of blanket yarn. So he's like this peachy white brown on top, and then he's got orange sparkle, and then he's got another color on the bottom because I kept running out of scraps. And his legs aren't really even either, but that's okay. And he kind of looks like he's had an accident, but it's okay. And his eyes are lopsided because you know what? It doesn't matter because they're monsters. Okay, here's another one who I thought was adorable. He's got 2 green eyes and a black eye. And here's his mouth. I did him a little design like that. There's his arms. Here is another one. This was actually used with scrap yarn that Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations gave me. So he's all one color. It's like a multicolored, and his legs don't look even either, but that's okay. Here is my favorite one because it's purple, but look at her leg is like right in the middle of her head. And this one is over here. And she's got pink eyes. Those are pink. Oh my gosh, I think I want to keep her. Okay, here is the last one that you haven't seen before. He's got one eye and his eyelashes are all over the place. And he's got a smirk. And this is all one color. I actually had enough. And then you guys have seen this one if you watched my Hobie video. There he is. He's made with the Honey Bunny yarn from Hobie, H-O-B-B-I-I. And you can see that he is much smaller than the other monsters. I think it's just the type of yarn. All of these other ones were made with Bernat blanket yarn, and this one was made with the Hobie Honey Bunny, so you could see the difference in size. So that's all the monsters that I've been making. And I think I'm going to keep making more because I have a little bit more scrap yarn, and I'm going to see how well these sell. And if they sell, then I'll just keep making more little monsters. So Crystal from Chronically Crocheting, thank you so much for the awesome tutorial. It is a free tutorial on her YouTube channel. I will link it down below. And then there is one more small item that I want to show you, and then I have some baby blankets if we can get that far. Hang on just a second. All right, you guys, so I was watching Litza from Coco's Crochet. Hi, Litza. And she was showing some things on her channel that she was making for a Mother's Day shop thing that she had going on. And one of the things that she was showing were these coasters. The coaster is called the Sunrise Coaster from TL Yarn Crafts here on YouTube, and I will link that down below in the description box. And I was like, you know what, that would be really cool. I have made coasters before, but I kind of had like random patterns and stuff like that, and those looked really, really nice. So I started making them and I got addicted. I used 4-weight cotton and a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, and this is some of the yarn that I used. I'm just trying to think here. So this was a full ball, so I made sets of 4. So I'll tell, so just so you know how much yarn you're actually going to need. So Lily Sugar and Cream, this was a full ball. These are 2-ounce balls with 95 yards in them. So I got a set of 4 coasters and I still had yarn left over. So let's just say, I don't know what, 80, 85 yards. This ball was from Hobby Lobby. It's Crafter's Secret. I got a set of 4 coasters out of this. And this particular ball also has 95 yards in it. So that's what I had left from there. Some of the other ones, like this is a Premier Home Cotton that I use. I had that much left out of a ball. And let me see how many yards are in here, just so you guys can get an idea. I'm not going to go over the colors or anything. So this one has 105 yards. Okay, so just so you guys can see, it probably takes about 80 or so yards to make a set of 4. So these are my leftovers from all of the sets that I made. And one of the sets I made from this Bernat Handicrafter, which is the Never Ending Ball of Purple Cotton, which I love. Okay, so here are all the sets. Now, when I started wrapping them, I realized that you really couldn't see what they were. So here is how I wrap them. Now, this is just something that I printed out from an app called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. It's free, and I just printed it directly from there. It's not fancy. It doesn't have to be. I'm not selling to, like, I don't know. It's just a craft fair. For me, it doesn't need to be fancy. So I just put beverage coaster. Let me find one that actually has my, so I put on there cotton or cotton blend, because some of the cottons that I'm using is an 85-15. So I want to make sure that people know that some of these probably should not be used for hot items, probably just cold. So anyway, when I was first packaging them, I would package them as 4. And I would just put them like that. And if you turned it around, you would see the same thing. You would only see this white thing. So I realized that I should probably take one out so people can actually see what it looks like. So in this, and this is the little plastic resealable bag that I use for like my ear warmers and cup cozies and stuff like that. And it fits perfectly. So, I just put them in here so that they stay together. It's a little bit easier than tying it with ribbon. And they all have 3 inside the little pack, which you can then put this one back inside there, but it's packaged nicely enough. And then people can see what the coaster actually looks like. So I was pretty addicted to these. I'll show you all the ones that I made. And they're all in these packages. So I have these 2 right here. Maybe it's not easy to see. This is like a red, white, and blue. This is like one of the rainbow ones from Hobby Lobby. Here is, it's the stripey from Walmart. I don't remember which one that was. Here is plain red. I know it's kind of hard to see. This is newer cotton from Hobby Lobby. There's plain purple. I hope you guys can see them. Maybe if I hold them back a little bit. There you go. Pink. There's that purple and green combo. Here is also a new one from Hobby Lobby. There is yellow. This is also a stripey, so they're all a little bit different. This is like the Premier Home Cotton, I think. Here is like a camo and a plain beige. And then here, I think I had just run out of the orange. So 2 of them have the little multicolor as the petals. And then this is the last one. So I have quite a stack. So hopefully that gives people like some variety to choose from. And hopefully I can sell some of them. So if I can, then I'm going to keep on making some more of these and make it like something that I put in my... I don't think I'd put these in my Etsy shop unless you guys think that would be a good idea. So anyway, I've made all of those coasters, bagged them up, made the labels on all that other stuff. So now I just have baby blankets left to show you. So, and I just want to get these in the basket for the craft fair tomorrow. Okay, so the first one is this one right here. It's so pretty. I only have 2, you guys, okay? So this one is, well, here, I'll show you the blanket. It's bigger than what I thought it would be. Let me see if I can tell you. I'll show you the yarn. It's in this crinkly bag, and I hate the crinkles, so hang on a second. So this is made using Lion Brand Ice Cream Cotton Blend. 47 cotton, 53 acrylic. The color on this is called Lime. And this was on clearance for $1.49 at Hobby Lobby. I had 5 balls altogether. I used pretty much almost 4 full balls. So this one's empty, 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 and that one is pretty much empty. So 4 balls, and these are 225 yards each. So that's pretty much about 1,000 yards. The pattern I used for this is called the Crochet Ripple Blanket, and it is a YouTube tutorial from Melanie Ham. So if you want to go and check out that video, I'm sure it helps out her family because she had passed away. All right, so here is the Ripple Blanket. And if this does not sell at the craft fair tomorrow, which I'm sure none of this stuff is going to sell. It's May. I don't know who goes to craft fairs in May, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Anyway, this will be up in the Etsy shop if it doesn't sell. So there is the blanket. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then the last baby blanket that I've made is, let me get it out of the crinkly. Hang on. Okay, so I pulled this pattern off of the free pattern thing at Michael's, and it says Tiles for Miles baby blanket, and the pattern actually shows a Karen baby cakes. So I bet you can either get this on the Michael's website or on the Yarnspirations website. It's called Tiles for Miles, and I don't even have notes on to what I used. I probably just followed the pattern here because I have no other notes. It says that you need 3 balls of Karen baby cakes, but the third ball is really just for the border, and they are 500 yards each, so about 1,000 yards. And I'm trying to think of what else it says here. It says to use a 5mm hook, so I'm sure that's what I did. Anyway, I had this bag of ice yarns, which looks like that, and actually I have the bag. I'll show you the number on this. I don't know if they still have that anymore, but there is the number, 71176. And it is called Happy Baby Yellow something. Anyway, here is, excuse me, the yarn. And it came in a 4-pack. And I used almost 3 full balls. And let me see if it says how many yards. It just says 250 meters. So 700, 800 yards maybe I used. It's not very big, but you know, some baby blankets don't have to be very big. So here is the baby blanket. It was super easy. I just did 1 row of a single crochet border. So here it's like, this is how big it is. It's not very big at all. So that is it, you guys. I would love to hear your opinions on things to make for craft fairs. If you have any suggestions about the way that I've packaged anything, I would love to hear them. And that's it. I have a crap ton more of loveys to make, like just stuffies that need to be turned into loveys. And I want to make some more monsters. And let me know about those wind spinners, if you've made them, and if they're cool, like, are they gonna, I'm sure it's gonna get dirty, right? But like, I used acrylic yarn. Like, would you use cotton? Because no one's gonna wash that, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And I guess I will talk to y'all later. Leave a comment down below if you can. And yeah, go check out the last yarn yakking video with the mystery yarn exchange with me and Lisa. It was so fun. Anyway, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.